Dear cherished friends, welcome back to this warm little space. This is where we come together to listen and share simple yet valuable tips for taking care of our health after the age of 60. Before we begin, I would like to ask you a question. Did you know that just in the past year alone, the number of new cancer cases among people over 60 has increased significantly, accounting for nearly half of all diagnosed cases worldwide? This is not something meant to cause worry or fear, but rather a gentle reminder that health is truly the most precious gift we must cherish every single day. And today, I would like to share something very special with you. In our kitchens, there are tiny seeds that may seem harmless at first glance, but they possess extraordinary power. These 6 types of seeds, according to many studies from institutions like the United States National Institutes of Health and Harvard University, have the ability to naturally help the body prevent the development of cancer cells. You may have eaten them before without knowing that they are actually silent warriors guarding your health. So please do not leave this video. Stay with me until the end of this journey, because in the next part, I will show you the great power of these seeds. 1. Macadamia nuts. There are certain foods labeled as premium simply because of their rich flavor, distinctive aroma, or high price. But few people know that one of these foods quietly holds a powerful ability to help our bodies fight off silent enemies like cancer. I am talking about the macadamia nut, a small round nut with a shell as hard as stone and a creamy interior so rich and flavorful that anyone who tastes it once will never forget it. Macadamia nuts are not only appealing because of their taste, but also because of their unique nutritional profile. About 75% of the fat in macadamia nuts is monounsaturated fat, the kind that has been proven to reduce inflammation, protect cell membranes, and prevent attacks from free radicals. These free radicals are the very agents that damage cells, alter DNA structure, and create conditions for cancer cells to form. In addition, with just 28 grams of macadamia nuts per day, which is about 10 to 12 nuts, the body receives approximately 1.5 milligrams of manganese. This is an essential mineral that helps activate the body's natural antioxidant enzymes and supports the repair of damaged cells. Maintaining a stable level of manganese also helps protect DNA from dangerous mutations. But what truly makes macadamia nuts stand out is a plant compound called phytosterol. Scientific studies have shown that phytosterol can slow the growth of cancer cells, especially in breast and prostate tissue. This is particularly important for people over the age of 50, when the immune system begins to decline and the body becomes more vulnerable. There is no need for elaborate preparation. You can simply crush macadamia nuts and sprinkle them over a warm bowl of porridge, mix them into yogurt, or blend them into a smoothie for a rich and nutritious drink. Macadamia nuts are not just a snack, they are a vital part of the journey toward long-term health protection. 2. Red watermelon seeds. Red watermelon seeds, especially those from traditional varieties, contain a high amount of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant most often associated with tomatoes. But it may come as a surprise that just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can provide up to 75 milligrams of lycopene, nearly 3 times more than ripe tomatoes. Lycopene works as a bodyguard for your cells, protecting the cell membrane from damage, suppressing oxidation, and preventing the development of cancer cells. In addition to lycopene, watermelon seeds are rich in linoleic acid, a form of omega-6 fatty acid essential to the human body. While this fat may sound simple, it plays a vital role in soothing chronic inflammatory responses, which are silent contributors to many dangerous diseases, including cancer. Furthermore, these tiny seeds also provide magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, 3 essential nutrients for cell regeneration, immune support, and protection against natural aging. For older adults with sensitive digestion, red watermelon seeds can be soaked in warm water for a few hours to soften the outer shell. After that, they can be lightly roasted without oil or ground into a powder to mix with water or make seed milk. Just a small handful each day, around 15 to 20 grams, is enough to nourish the body without causing bloating or raising cholesterol levels. Under the light of science, red watermelon seeds are not just symbols of prosperity or family reunion. They are nature's gift to health, offering both protection and a gentle reminder of our roots and the memories we hold dear. 3. Millet seeds. In the kitchens of many old households, millet seeds used to be a familiar ingredient. Bowls of golden millet porridge, gently fragrant and warm, were often served for breakfast or on days when the body felt tired. But over time, in the rhythm of modern life, millet was gradually forgotten. People began to prefer white rice and soft bread, things that looked shinier and more convenient. However, if we take a step back and look closely, we will realize that millet, though small and simple, is actually a superfood praised by many nutrition experts. In 100 grams of millet, there are up to 120 milligrams of polyphenols, a powerful antioxidant. Polyphenols are capable of neutralizing free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate the development of cancer. Notably, according to some studies, the polyphenols in millet may also reduce the risk of common cancers such as breast cancer and colon cancer, especially in people over the age of 50. Moreover, millet contains about 114 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Magnesium is a quiet mineral, rarely mentioned. Yet it plays an essential role in relaxing blood vessels, regulating blood pressure, and improving circulation. For older adults, who often face the risk of high blood pressure and heart disease, naturally adding magnesium from millet is a safe, effective, and easy solution. The greatest advantage of millet lies in its simplicity. Just cook porridge with a few spoonfuls of millet, or replace part of the white rice in your daily pot of rice with millet. And that is enough to bring these valuable nutrients into your body. Millet is not flashy, it does not come in bright colors, but in each tiny grain lies a treasure of nutrition quietly gifted by nature. And perhaps the true miracle lies in the simplest of things. 4. Sesame seeds. If there is a type of seed that has quietly accompanied Vietnamese meals for generations, sesame seeds are surely one of them. From fragrant black sesame sweet soup to crispy sesame rice crackers, or simple sticky rice sprinkled with sesame salt, sesame seeds have become a familiar part of the family kitchen and childhood memories. Yet, few people know that behind that rustic flavor lies an incredible medicinal potential, especially when it comes to helping prevent cancer. Sesame seeds contain two special compounds, sesamin and sesamol. These are powerful antioxidants that not only slow the aging process, but also inhibit the growth of cancer cells, particularly those associated with colon and breast cancer. Many studies have shown that sesamin in sesame seeds can slow the abnormal division of cells and enhance the body's natural immune defenses. One reason sesame seeds have become a trusted friend to older adults is their impressive calcium content, up to 975 milligrams per 100 grams of whole sesame seeds, compared to an equal amount of cow's milk. Sesame seeds provide more calcium and are easier to digest, especially for seniors who are allergic to milk or lactose intolerant. Calcium from sesame seeds helps strengthen bones and reduces the risk of osteoporosis, one of the common concerns as we grow older. Moreover, sesame seeds contain about 351 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Magnesium helps regulate blood pressure, protect the heart, and support nerve function. Adding sesame seeds to daily meals is also very simple. Just sprinkle a small spoonful onto a bowl of porridge, soup, or mix it with boiled vegetables or salad, and you have added another valuable source of nutrition. It is hard to believe that such a tiny seed, often used just to decorate dishes, can become a natural remedy that helps the body fight cancer and protect the joints and bones. Sometimes, solutions do not come from new discoveries, but from the familiar things that have always been present in our kitchen every day. 5. Almonds. Many people are likely familiar with the image of crunchy almond packets on supermarket shelves, often placed next to other imported health nuts and seen as a luxurious snack. But few truly understand that behind that brown shell lies a genuine gift from nature for the immune system, especially for older adults who need a strong shield to defend against illness. Almonds are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E. Just 100 grams of almonds contain about 25 milligrams of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that can neutralize free radicals, those silent agents that damage cells and lead to the formation of cancer. Think of vitamin E as patrolling soldiers, moving through the body to extinguish small sparks before they flare up into destructive fires. In addition, almonds contain polyphenols and flavonoids, plant compounds that have been shown to slow the growth of cancer cells in various organs such as the breast, colon, and prostate. When combined with vitamin E, they create a protective trio for the body's cells, which naturally become more vulnerable with age. Another overlooked benefit is the high magnesium content in almonds, about 270 milligrams per 100 grams. Magnesium is not only good for the heart and nervous system, but also supports emotional balance, improves sleep, and helps reduce stress, an indirect but important factor in managing cancer risk. For older adults, it is recommended to consume about 20 to 30 grams of almonds per day. To improve absorption, soak the nuts in water for 6 to 8 hours before eating. This softens the outer skin, reduces phytic acid, a substance that can interfere with mineral absorption, and makes digestion easier for the stomach. Without noise or complexity, almonds quietly fulfill their mission within each cell. They are a gift from nature, protecting our later years and helping us live with more peace and fullness. 6. Pumpkin seeds. If there is one type of seed that most of us have unknowingly thrown away while cutting pumpkins, it is the pumpkin seed. But surprisingly, these tiny seeds are actually powerful allies in the silent battle against cancer, especially for older adults. In 100 grams of pumpkin seeds, there are about 7 milligrams of zinc, a mineral that plays a key role in cell repair, immune system support, and preventing damage that could lead to the transformation of cells into cancer. For older men, zinc is especially important in protecting the prostate, helping to maintain hormonal stability, and reducing the risk of developing serious conditions such as prostate cancer. And that is not all. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in magnesium, manganese, and vitamin E, a trio of well-known nutrients that help reduce inflammation, provide antioxidant protection, and maintain the stability of DNA structure. When these three work together, they not only help reduce the risk of chronic diseases, but also contribute to keeping the body's cells strong and resilient against the effects of aging. Another compound in pumpkin seeds that is being actively researched is phytosterol. This plant-based compound has the ability to slow the growth of cancer cells, especially in breast and colon tissues. Phytosterols work by mimicking the structure of cholesterol, thereby interfering with cholesterol absorption in the intestines and at the same time suppressing abnormal cell development. With all these benefits, it is hard to believe that pumpkin seeds were once considered disposable. You can lightly roast pumpkin seeds at a low temperature to preserve their vitamin content, or grind them into powder to sprinkle on porridge, soup, or mix with yogurt. About 30 grams per day is enough for the body to absorb these essential nutrients without worrying about digestive issues. Like old friends who are sometimes forgotten, pumpkin seeds do not seek attention or fame, yet they quietly and faithfully support your health in the most natural and sincere way. 7. How to use them effectively. After learning about the power of these 6 small yet mighty seeds, you may be wondering how to make the most of their precious nutrients. The answer does not lie in eating as much as possible, but rather in how we prepare and combine them in a way that is reasonable, effective, and suitable for the aging body. Many people believe that eating raw seeds is the best way to retain nutrients. But in reality, the hard shells of many seeds contain a substance called phytic acid. This compound can reduce the absorption of essential minerals such as zinc, iron, and calcium. Therefore, if you have a sensitive digestive system, instead of eating seeds completely raw, you should lightly roast them at a moderate temperature around 150 to 160 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes. This method helps reduce phytic acid without destroying sensitive vitamins like vitamin E. Another useful tip is to combine seeds with foods rich in vitamin C, such as oranges, kiwis, or lemons. Vitamin C helps enhance the absorption of iron and zinc from plant-based sources, which is especially beneficial for vegetarians or older adults whose nutrient absorption may not be as efficient. For example, a smoothie made with blended pumpkin seeds, bananas, and fresh orange juice is not only easy to drink but also boosts nutrient metabolism in the body. If you find it hard to digest whole seeds, consider grinding them before use. Crushing or blending seeds not only helps the body absorb them better, but also prevents bloating and indigestion, common issues for many older adults. Additionally, seeds can be made into nut milk or mixed with oatmeal to create a light yet nourishing breakfast. Another great way to incorporate seeds into your daily diet is to make homemade energy bars. Mix pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and almonds with a bit of honey, oats, and peanut butter. Press the mixture into small bars and store them in the refrigerator. Just one of these bars in the morning or as a midday snack is enough to provide lasting energy and protect your cells throughout the day. True strength does not come from quantity, but from how we use what we have. With a little knowledge and a bit of patience, you can transform these tiny seeds into a natural shield for long-lasting health. Dear friends, if you have followed along to this point, I believe that within each of you. A thought has quietly risen. I never imagined that something as small as a seed could be so powerful. Indeed, in the world of nature, it is often the smallest things that hold the greatest essence. Just as a tiny seed can grow into a towering tree, macadamia nuts, watermelon seeds, millet, sesame, almonds, or pumpkin seeds, when consumed in the right way, can become a resilient shield against silent threats like cancer. None of us want to think about illness, and even less so about the word cancer. But the truth is, once we pass the age of 60, our bodies are no longer as agile as before. The immune system weakens, cell regeneration slows down. This is the time when small daily habits can make a huge difference. Among them, the habit of incorporating natural seeds into our meals, simple and easy to do, is one of the most effective, safest, and most sustainable solutions. I understand that life is not always favorable for us to follow strict diets or pursue expensive medical treatments, but who among us does not have a small kitchen corner, a jar for storing seeds, or a pair of hands ready to prepare a simple meal each day for ourselves and our loved ones? Starting with the smallest actions, a spoonful of sesame on porridge, a few almonds soaked in water in the morning, or an afternoon smoothie with millet, is how we take care of ourselves quietly, yet lovingly. Please do not underestimate that, because vibrant health does not come from grand or extraordinary things. It comes from simple, consistent, and wise choices each day. And if today you begin by choosing the right seeds to eat, that alone is already a great step forward in the journey of living joyfully, living healthfully, and living fully through the years ahead. If you find the knowledge in this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones and friends, those you care about. Let these small seeds not only nourish the body, but also sow hope for a stronger, healthier community every single day.